Well, we're back here for this second last game of the season. We've never done this before, but we're going to watch the Newcastle versus Manchester City match, as we have just played before Manchester City and we have just beaten Arsenal by 2-1. That gives us a 5-point advantage. Obviously, Man City playing a game less. We've got one game to go at home to Manchester United. If Manchester City do not win today against Newcastle, we will win the title. We, Dagenham and Redbridge, will win the title. So, like I say, I've never done this before. Even before the update, I went and put this game in early before we played Arsenal, because that could have been a possibility, and this has come up. So here we are. A big chance here. Can Newcastle do us a favour and take something from Manchester City? The two teams are ready. Gordon up front. Man City going as strong as possible. Haaland up top, still banging the goals. And there. Newcastle for a poor season, they're sitting in 12th, but can they do us a favour here? As the game gets underway here at St James's Park. 33 here, Anthony Gordon for Newcastle, driving in the penalty box. Good defending though. And Vinny Jr. down the line looking for Erling Haaland. Drives forward. Back it goes to pass. He's in the penalty area. Nico pass! Goal. And Manchester City have the lead. Not what I was really wanting to see. But pass gone into the box. And it's a good finish from the midfielder. And it's 1-0 to City after 34 minutes. And that's half time, and it's been a bit of a really non-event of a game. You can see it's a bit stressful, both teams, but Nico Pass has got the goal. Newcastle not really threatened much at all, really. One shot, nothing on target. City's had 3 shots with 1 on target. Thomas Tuchel's Man City against Thiago Motta's Newcastle. But as you can see, the league table as it stands, live league table. We done our business against Arsenal earlier on. City are currently doing the business. But if Newcastle could just get something, that would mean that we are champions and we would not have to worry about the final day of the season. But the second half is underway. Pass. Good tackle, but the ball breaks through to Stevenson. 2-0. And it looks like Newcastle are not going to be doing us a favour after all. Pass, good football. It's a tackle there, but it comes nicely to Stevenson. And the attacking midfielder just tucks it into the back of the net. For City with the corner, delivered into the penalty area. And that's it. Erling Haaland, 3-0. Game, set and match here. Definitely no way back for Newcastle now. 66 gone. It's been easy. Up inside now to Mackay. Nico Pass again, who's been outstanding on the day. Controlled everything for City. Into the box again, Haaland! He's an absolute machine. It's another goal. And it's 4-0 now. And it's game, set, match. Nico Paz again, getting down the line. Whipping in a beautiful ball. And Haaland. It's simple for the big man. Vinny Jr. Mackay, he's got a curl one. Hits the woodwork. Haaland going for it. And City will come again. Martial now looking for Egger. And that is full time. The Nico Paz show for Man City. And, well, let's just quickly, while we're here, we saw the Man City game. So, from the last time, we drew 2-2 with Newcastle United. Manuel Amenga with a double. Couldn't let us win as easy as what they let City win. We then played Leicester at home, and it was a comfortable 4-0 win. Bilal with 2, Amenga and Eduardo Fernandez. Not so straightforward against Ipswich, but we dug it out. A goal in stoppage time in the first half for Amenga, and a Victor Cunha goal in the 87th minute gives a 2-1 victory. Then Chelsea came to town, and it was 1-1. Again, we were doing well. We thought we were just going to scrape it, but Alex Scott equalised in the 86th minute of the game. We went away then to the London Stadium, where we've always found it difficult, but we managed a 3-1 victory. 2-0 up. Tom Burger scored, but then Rooney scored in the 95th minute to make it more comfortable. And a great 3-1 victory for us. After that, we went away to Brentford again, and it was a 2-0 victory. Kalala and Carrizo, again an early goal and a late goal to seal it. As you can see, boys playing really quite well up there. Then it was Leeds United, and it was a real... We played well in the game, but we could only get one goal, and it was a slog late on. We just managed to sneak it in over the line. Bilal again, got to be player of the season for us this season. He's been excellent. But then the big one before we played, we showed you the Man City game there. We won 2-1 at the Emirates Stadium. Bilal again scoring in the 51st minute. Maximo Carrizo scoring in the 94th minute after Endrick had scored in the 84th to give Arsenal a way back in. And we managed to get over the line in the 94th minute to set up an incredible end of the season, last game of the season shootout with Manchester City. And Manchester City, if you look at the fixture list for the last game of the season, Man City play Arsenal, but Man City are at home to Arsenal. We are at home to Manchester United. Man City have also got the Champions League final to look forward to as well. So hopefully they've got their eye on that ball. But it's in our hands. Difficult game, but it is in our hands against Manchester United. So after 37 games, we've won 25 of those. We've drawn 7. We've lost 5. We've scored 83 goals. We've conceded 42. So we've got a plus goal difference of 41. And the only team really to score more goals than us has been Man City. So we've had a great season up to this point. We'd be disappointed if we can't see over the line. But we're Dagenham Redbridge. There's no divine right for us to go and win this title. We've only been in the Premier League a few seasons. We've just had our first season in the Champions League. But now we're here. It's going to be the final day of the season. And if you look at the squad, we've had a few injuries again. Singura, he's not really played much, but he's injured. He's out. Santiago came back in for a few games, but he's injured again, and he's going to be out for 4 more weeks. We won't see him again until pre-season. We've also got Eric Silvestri, he's out. He's got a sore one. He's out for 5 to 7 months as he has done his meniscus. So we've got injuries to the team, to the squad, but we'll fight on. And we've got a huge game now against Manchester United. It would be outstanding to win the league at home in front of a capacity stadium, Victoria Road Stadium, against Manchester United in 5 days' time. And let's get right into the final game of the season. Well, here we are for this match. Dagenham Redbridge, Manchester United for the title. Man City are at home to Arsenal. Can we get a result here in this match? Team lines are in. Pablo Bernardes will start. Furo will play up top. Our player of the year surely is going to be Bilal this season. He's been excellent at Manchester United. I'm really hoping they will lie down to us because they will not want Manchester City to win the title. But you never know. And we're underway here at the Victoria Road Stadium, Dagenham Redbridge, Manchester United. A victory will guarantee us the title. Hoping as well for Arsenal to pull something out of the bag. But they've nothing really to play for. Fernandes has the ball, and the news is up there that Manchester City are 2-0 up now on Arsenal. As Stoyanov picks the ball up and gives it to Kalala. Kalala going to the byline, giving it to Bilal. He's in the penalty area. Bilal, Kalala, goal! Come on! 27 minutes gone. The news that Manchester City are 2-0 up has spurred us on here. Kalala, good play, committing the fullback, gives it to Bilal. Bilal, lovely little ball. Back in there to Kalala, who continued his run, and the youngster smashes the ball in the roof of the net. It's Dagenham Redbridge 1, Manchester United 0. Nearly 31 gone now. Fernandes has the ball, gives it short to Silva. Clips the ball in, it's a poor ball into midfield. Manchester United get it back pretty easy. Uragati flicks to Doyle. Doyle outside the boot forward. Šeško, chance. And it's a clinical finish. 4 minutes after taking the lead, Benjamin Šeško has given Manchester United the equaliser. And it's poor from us. Flicked Uragati. Doyle outside of the boot pass. Šeško, good first touch. And Silva picks it up all the way back to Fernandes now. Gives it to Stoyanov. Prates. To Bilal. To Kalala, the goal scorer so far. Good driving run from Kalala. Ball comes through to Furo! It's 2-1. The flag has went up though. And it's offside. It will not stand. Kalala driving through. Oh, I'm not too sure about that, to be fair, but the flag has went off. Good finish. And it has been ruled out. Coming forward, 41 gone. Gives it away though. He has been our best player up to on the park so far. The ball's forward to Doyle. He cuts inside. Baleba. Ball to the back post. It's off the underside of the bar. And it's in. And it's 2-1. It's just, again, it's a poor goal to lose. It's a very poor goal to lose. It's a simple ball. It's off the bar. It bounces on the line. Hits the bar again. And goes in. It's 2-1 Manchester United. Three minutes of stoppage time to play here. Free kick which Rooney delivers in. Prates! Silva scores! Rui Silva has equalised. The captain! It's 2-2 now. Great character shown from Dagenham and Redbridge here. Rooney, lovely ball into the box. I think it was Prates who was up, nodded it down, and Silva, the captain, smashes it in the top corner. It's 2-2. Going to encourage the team. We'll take that 2-2 half time. Let's go here. Carrizo for Paulo Bernardo. And let's bring Singh on for Sangare. Let's bring Natalia on for Stoyanov. There's the three changes for half time. Let's go. We know we need to win this game now. Man City are 2 up and they'll probably score more against Arsenal. And there you go, it's 3-0 to Manchester City. Haaland. Furo picks the ball up now, gives it to Carrizo. Out wide to Carino Prates. To Kalala. Back to Carrizo. Beats his man with the best of passes here. Prates will pick it up. Kalala. Good play by the youngster. Getting to the byline again. Checks back. Bilal. Flick. It's a goal! Kalala scores his second. Unbelievable here. Rooney's down in the middle of the box. What a goal. Kalala got there. Back to Prates. Bilal with a beautiful flick. Flag stayed down. And it's curled into the top corner. It's 3-2. Looks okay after his knock, but he doesn't want to give that ball away there. He's got to keep it. Singh wins it back. Good defending by Singh. Musakitis picks it now. Gives it to Carrizo. Flicks it to Rooney. Rooney, can he play the ball through to Furo? He can. Furo's now. He's in the penalty area. Furo with a shot! It's 4-2! The keeper probably should have done better. But it's 4-2 now. Brilliant play. Carrizo to Rooney. Lovely weighted ball to Furo. It's a tough angle to strike from there. He strikes it. Oh, the goalkeeper's got to do better. But I do not care. It's 4-2 now. After 57 minutes. The cry is focused to the boys now. 65 minutes gone here. Still 4-2 up. Man City are 3-0 up. It doesn't matter now what's going on at City. It's Charles now. 76 minutes gone. Manchester United take its shot. Gomez. Forward it goes. Down the line. Needs to get out there. Doyle will be there. Doyle into the penalty area. Sheshko's up! Off the post. Not properly cleared. Headed away this time. Oh, that was tense. Let's drop back into shape here. Let's drop back in. We need some reinforcements. We've got 2 subs left. What can we do? Muzakitis is struggling as well, so let's bring Souza on for him. Sit there. And Kalala, who's been excellent as well. Let's bring him off for Fernandez. And just sit with a straight 5. In fact, Souza's going to sit there like that as well. Man City are 4-0 up now. Let's do the waste time now. We're nearly there. We're in the 90th minute. 4 minutes of injury time here. Bilal just smashes the ball away. Forward it goes. Šeško into the box it goes. Cleared away again. Šeško, Kobe Menu. Parates smacks it up to Furo, who flicks it on to nobody. Moore has the ball. Inside to Doyle. Through it goes. Højlund. He looks offside. He smacks it in the back of the net. He looked about 3 yards offside. Yes, he was offside. And we'll just kill the game here. As Mikey Moore gives it to Doyle. And yeah, you can see he's well offside. 2 of them are offside there. It's a good finish, mind you, but he is offside. And there it is! There it is! 4-2, Dagenham and Redbridge. What a second half! We scored first. We went 2-1 down. We equalised right at the end of the first half. And we have now then scored 2 in the second half. What a performance! What a team! And there is the Premier League title! Absolutely magnificent from the Daggers. We are the Premier League champions. What a victory. What a season. Dagenham Redbridge 4, Manchester United 2. Man City won by 4-1, but that didn't matter as we won 4-2. Oh, what a second half performance. Kalala, what a player. It's not just pleased, you've got to go delighted with that one. Dagenham and Redbridge win the Premier League title. I honestly cannot believe that we have just won the Premier League title. Absolutely incredible. We've come from the very, very bottom of the English football pyramid, and now we're on the very, very top of the English football pyramid. 2 points clear of Manchester City on the final day of the season. We went a goal up. We then went 2-1 down. We then equalised right at the end of the first half. In the second half, we made some changes and we won that game. Absolutely outstanding performance. What a team the Dagenham Redbridge have been this season. Played 38, won 26 of those, drawn 7 and lost only 5 to Spurs, Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool and Everton. Made it to the Champions League round of 16 and we pushed Bayern Munich all the way. And what a last bit of run there, the last few games of the season. Beat Leicester 4-0, beat Ipswich 2-1, drew with Chelsea, beat West Ham, beat Brentford 2-0, beat Leeds 1-0, beat Arsenal 2-1, and most importantly, 4-2 against Manchester United. Kalala was immense. He really, really was immense in that game there against Manchester United. They're away on a well-earned holiday now, but this young lad, great technique, good passing ability. First touch probably should be better. but his finishing and dribbling is coming on. His composure's going up as well. Good anticipation. He gets into the opposition area. He's a threat. And this season so far, he has scored 3 goals, 2 in the last game of the season, and 9 assists for us. 4 and 14 in all competition. He's been at this club since 2008. He went and played 22 games for us in the Premier League, scored once, got 2 assists, and then we sent him out on loan to the Championship last season, and this season he's come back and he's been even better. So let's have a wee look at the emails of what's going on after the confirmation that we've won the title. Spurs will not be taking you for Conference League place. This place will be going to the next eligible Premier League team. Dagenham and Redbridge have won the Premier League title. They've lifted the Premier League title with just 2 points separating them and Manchester City. It was a superb season for the Daggers as they claimed the title to back up their pre-season credentials. Gaffer lifted the Sky Bet League 1 with Dagenham Redbridge in 2029 and now can add another, well, the main major honour to the list of winning the Premier League title for the Daggers. Gaffer is one of the top Scottish managers. He's one of the most successful managers of all time after winning the Premier League, boasting a record that comparable to the greatest. Is it really? We'll take it. I'm not sure if it really is, but we'll take it. Sit back and enjoy the praise given to you. Follow the team's success. Fans of Dagenham Redbridge will not be sleeping tonight as their manager, Console Gaffer, and his team returned a triumphant win with the Premier League. Dagenham Redbridge favourite Sam Ling has hailed the Daggers manager Console Gaffer as a true Dagenham Redbridge legend following his Premier League success. Ling described the Gaffer's success as simply outstanding. Champions, absolutely outstanding. The Dagenham Redbridge board are pleased, are ecstatic with winning the title. And see anything is possible as we're delighted with the success. Rooney is delighted as well. He's absolutely delighted to be at the club. The leadership qualities of the Gaffer during the course of the season was a main catalyst for the title. 4-2 victory. Kalala on form. Victoria Road Stadium, 11,250. Dagenham and Redbridge have been given £40.5 million for achieving first place in the Premier League, which gives our finances looking very, very nice. Transfer debt, £6.6 million. But that's nothing. Medals for the league winners. 23 medals have been given. To qualify for a medal, a player must have played at least 5 matches. Dagenham and Redbridge crowned champions. Southampton were relegated. Everton's Calvin Bass had the highest shots on target rate in the competition with 80% shots on target. No bad for a centre back, stroke left back. So Gaffer named as well as Manager of the Year. Well, couldn't be really anybody else, could it? We've won the title. Chairman is happy with the Manager of the Year. Dagenham Redbridge players named in players team of the season. Look at that, we've actually got 4 players in. Natali, Silva, Bilal and Rooney. That's really good going, to be fair, for the Daggers. Dagenham Redbridge, best 11, where are they now? Rocco Lambert plays with Fleetfoot Town. Logan Briggs, Cambridge United. Khalil is there as well. Paulo Bernardo, Max Thompson still there. Manuel Amenga, brilliant. Dagenham Redbridge side of 2027. Not really bothered about that. 35 injuries this season. Expected injuries 31 down. Last season were 7 more. End of season break until the 3rd of July. Go and enjoy yourself for a month, lads. There's been a lot of speculation linking you this week with your vacant Fiorentina post. Have you interest in the job? Well, have we interest in the job? Possibly, but we've won the title with Dagenham Redbridge. What else can we do in this save? We've got them from the bottom of the pyramid all the way to the top of the pyramid, literally the top of the pyramid, by winning the title. Respond. I'm just going to go, there's rumours. They are rumours. The board announce that new stadium plans will go ahead. The board have today announced that the club has been granted planning permission to build a new stadium. Construction of John Still Arena, named after one of Dagenham Redbridge's heroes, will cost around £86 million, although that figure will be offset by the $800k the club will receive by selling the Victoria Road Stadium. The board are delighted to announce that they have been able to finance the project without having to secure any external funding. Okay, well, that's good in one sense, but does that mean the £86 million will be taken from the £101 million that we've got in the bank at the moment? So we're only going to get less than £1 million for the Victoria Road Stadium. Facilities downgrade. Okay, right. And the chairman, the board are pleased to be in a position to increase the youth recruitment. Okay. Dagenham Redbridge, please. Your recent admission of interest in Fury has caused inevitable ripple effects. Dagenham Redbridge delighted with Gaffer. The Dagenham Redbridge board are reported delighted that manager Constable Gaffer has reaffirmed his commitment to the club by denying any interest in the managerial post at Fiorentina. Right, so if we go to the club, build a new stadium, in progress, 23rd of the 5th, 2034. It's going to be completed in 2 years' time. Well, we've got to stay for another 2 years then, don't we? Surely we've got to stay for another 2 years so the new stadium can be built and to come to fruition. Training facilities, to be fair, are down. I think we need, if we're going to be a progressive club, I think we need to try and see if they can increase the training facilities as well, but we will see from there. So, new stadium's getting built. It's going to be 2 years' time. Let's just stay for the 2 years for the new stadium. There's no point in now being at the club for this long and then not staying, really. So if you look at the trajectory of this football club since we've come in here, we were, when we first came into the club, right here, we were in Enterprise National League South. We won that. We then finished second in the National League, but got promoted. We then finished first in the Sky Bet League 2. We then finished first in Sky Bet League 1. We then finished second in the Championship, but got promoted. We have then finished 13th in the Premier League. We then finished 8th in the Premier League in the second season in the Premier League. We finished 4th last season in Premier League, and this season we are top of the tree, the best team in the Premier League. So, in what's that? 9 years, at Dagenham Redbridge. We've went from the lowest of the lows to the highest of the highs. There's the honours. One Premier League Cup, one Premier League, one Sky Bet League 1, one Sky Bet League 2, one Enterprise National. We've won an FA Trophy as well since being here. Absolutely outstanding. So win rate of 55%. Joined 18th of the 7th, 2025. We've had 5 promotions, 4 major honours, more major league honours and 1 major cup honour. 8 years, 312 days we've been at the club. Absolutely phenomenal from us and the squad. So, I mean, that's it for this season. Up to this point, we've won the title. We're getting a new stadium built. There will probably be a wee reshuffle coming in. Muzakitis' deal is going to be made permanent because we managed to get Champions League qualification. I would love to get Joam Samoes. To be fair, £20 million he's wanted. I think he would be an absolute tremendous player for us. To go with Bilal, Muzakitis, Samoes. We're going to scout him further. But we were just having a wee look on the free transfer market, and Alvaro Abalenda, he could be an option for us. He's 6'3", he could jump and reach, good enough technique, tackling, and for a free transfer, I might be interested in some of that because some of the players we've got from that level of football has been excellent. So I might be interested in that. We've also got Robinho from Barcelona B as well. Play in the middle, could play on the wing. I actually really like the look of him as well. So I think I'm going to try and snap a couple of these players up right now, actually. So what's he on? 28k. We try 25. Yeah, we'll go 27. Go for it. Exit talks. So Robinho, the Brazilian from Barcelona B, and do we take him as well? Alvaro Abalenda. I think we do. I honestly think we do take him as well. Bit of a higher contract to be fair. The 20-year-old. We'll go with that. He has played. I think he's going to be a good player. You can see his aggression's pretty good. His bravery's pretty good as well. For a free transfer, we'll take that all day long. So yeah, we're going to be looking at some of these players to try and bring in for the new season. It's always good to have some talented players in there. But as you can also see, we've got people like Arne Engels there. I know he's 30 years old, but he was good in the Celtic save we had. You've got Alexis de Cooper from Liverpool, attacking midfield player. I don't know if I really want him because he can't play central midfield. So there is some good players here. He could be an option. We'll scout him for left back because we're going to need a left back because of the injury that we had. So there's options there for us for the squad. As Silvestri was injured, he's going to be out for 5 to 7 months anyway, so he's going to be out. We've got Furo didn't hit the high notes this season, to be fair. I mean, he scored 12. He scored 2 goals in January for last season. He scored 7 in 31 this season. He's not played all the time, but with Amenga being out, he did play a good chunk of the season at the start. We then brought in the January transfer window, Omar Jana, and he started on fire as well, but 6 goals in 17 appearances. But so, we've got people there that can score goals, but still, Emmanuel Amenga, if he can get back fit, or reasonably fit, he's the man, because he scored 5 goals in 7 games. He scored 21 in the first season, 20 in the second season, and he'd done his ligament. And obviously, he may not be the same player again, but he's here anyway for us at the moment. But yeah, what a season it's been for the Daggers at the Victoria Road Stadium. We are the champions of the Premier League. We're going to have another crack at the Champions League next season, and I don't know how much more we need to do at this football club. I would still like an FA Cup, to be fair. I would really, really like an FA Cup. That would be excellent to win for Dagenham Redbridge and really complete it, and then to compete again in the Champions League. So that's the plans for next season. We'll come back and we will play the first game of the season, with an update on transfers and such, of how we've been and what we've been doing, what we've been up to. But we're going to improve. We need to improve if we want to try and not only try and win the title again, defend our title, but Champions League football now, from now on, is a must. We've guaranteed it twice in a row now. We need to keep the Champions League football going, especially since we have an £84 million stadium getting renewed as we speak, getting made, I should say, as we speak. It's going to be called the John Still Arena. Doesn't say how much the capacity is going to be, but it does say it is going to take 2 years. So we'll just need to wait and see what happens there. So as always, thanks very much for joining us in this fantastic Dagenham Redbridge save. Really enjoyed it so far. In the 8 and a bit seasons, nearly 9 years we've been at this football club in Dagenham Redbridge, and we've taken us from the bottom to the top. Next season, let's go again. Let's see where we can go. I'd really like I said, to try and win an FA Cup and to continue where we are in the league and continue where we are in the Champions League to try and make it to the knockout stages again. But we'll leave it there with the sight of the league table as Dagenham Redbridge are top of the Premier League. We are the champions. We shall not be moved. Come on, the Daggers. See you next season.